I'm a busy circumstance. We're staying ahead the whole time. And I'm seeking the death penalty for everyone that stays in my homes without my permission, steals my vehicles, gets in the way of losing money. I'm constantly getting to be separated from me. I just give the music back to the church. I want a white sweater for a white t-shirt. I don't know what I want. I'm starving. I want to they took me hostage. They did not know that I was I fall in love with people and then Mariela del Barrio, María Sistema, o Talía, o Verónica Castro, de la novela que se enamora de la gente y no puede vivir sin ella. Those people that I grew up around, like influence controls so everything that's perfect. I'm stuck here with the la de Tobago. Like it's been started before. For their death penalty case, how they're upset even kung wala may sila. They're disgusting. They're like, ano, she was the letter B. She was the letter B. Everyone remember that. She doesn't have the letter B or C. Today she loves the letter B or yeah, they're junkies. They're just disgusting. Yeah. What is it so terrible? It's terrible. Oh, those are mosquitoes, you know. You can decapitated everyone is leaving my home without my permission, so my vehicles up to my enemies, save money. I thought the angel only to separate from me, have drawn me or raped me. I committed genocide against me. Out of all those, what, 100, these people, one would have been compatible with me. I guess I had already friends with mercy when I met him on Tinder. You can decapitate their friends with this close. We have some fun in my home. Getting in the way of me receiving money, getting in the way of my word out there. She's disgusting. She thinks so to be a woman. She has to sound and another person. It's just disgusting. They don't know what being a woman is. They just I don't use something. Oh, she is disgusting. What else? You can decapitate one baker that tried to take the hostage in 2020, wasted her time to a messenger. You can decapitate the window this month. Lastly, you can decapitate Maria. This is a little like telling me that she's gonna rape all my crushes for me not letting her rape me. Ew, so she facilitates people drugging me and then raping me directly to them. Very disgusting. Very disgusting. She's death penalty worthy for a while, but it's up to the public to kill her and out of respect. For my parents, no one does it. And she keeps disarming people. If she killed my mother, she's disgusting. They cause my poverty trying to accuse me like I'm Mariana del Barrio in a telenovela that just because I'm poor or I'm a criminal and that poverty, there's no direct correlation into poverty and crime other than poverty scarcity mindset is what causes people to commit crimes. Oh, you got free something today. I had a shoplifter. Oh, there's wicked and bombas. Oh, he was in love with someone there, right? Very someone tweeted on the news for Facebook as well, who's a writer. I don't know who came up with the idea. If you're in a group of people that crave fame, just create a concept or pitch someone's concept, like coming in 2028, finding glory, that kind of sort of preview. So I don't know who came up with the idea of like give them something to look forward to. Like it's the brand newest thing that they think they're a part of, but they aren't. So that the people that are being hostage survive, because they won't want to kill them, except they claim that they will kill Saturn. I don't know what it's supposed to be. According anyway, someone supposed to got on there. I just I've done my idea and to so anyway. Tweeted on the interface, like I'm on it, something to look forward to before he arrives. And sometimes movies and the release or TV shows, so it's not a lie. What I said that then I'll promote it. Yeah. What lunch? I'm looking for companies. Oh, but is that even the logo for Bumble? Let's put that first. Cinemas. Leader continue committing quality money with a conservative city when you have these leeches took me hostage with my future baby daddy at the time, hoping to return me from having children. They're just disgusting. They're addicts. They're just gross. And they think that by putting me to a level of poverty or beating me up, that they're gonna get a chance at my vagina. They have no chance whatsoever. I made that decision at 3 years old. They're just obsessed with it. They're obsessed with el abecedario. They're obsessed with numbers. If you give them 100 cereals to count, they possibly enjoy it. So disgusting. What's up with 10 years ago? Well, for purposes, because I'm just gonna tell that here. So, what else? 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 It's like I can't explain it. I can't explain it, but just maintain your ideally, ideally. What else? But I think he is in love back then with someone there, and I was like, what else? He was okay. I don't know how to tell you. Bruno Mars. What else? What else? And that may have been her concept at the beginning. I can't remember all of that. You can decapitate everyone that steals from me, bullies me, gets in the way of me receiving money. You can decapitate everyone that killed my mother, tried to make me look guilty because they caused my poverty and my starvation, and then they think that there's a correlation of things with my stealing from other. They're just everything that they read in a book. They're like, my Santa Lasma makes me a serial killer to them. It's disgusting. Es una mierda, una basura de gente. Y no se quieren, son una basura. La preñaron a ella trying to make me jealous. I don't even give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Or la violaron, or they got in the way of her life, or she finally got to get pregnant. Wedding clothes proximity to me of the actual person she wanted to get pregnant. That happens sometimes. What else? What else? You can decapitate all these people that are just disgusting that they do. Ew, ew, ew. I'm very adamant that they get the death penalty for stealing from me, for staying in my homes without my permission. Mi BMW no es de dominio popular for them to be driving it or getting in on it. Like, que bajo, que bajo. Son una mierda de gente, son una basura, son una asquerosidad. Ew, son una asquerosidad, back then. Todo lo que hacen por perico, no sé. Ew. Ew, por un caldo de oso somewhere. Ew, un asco. Anyways, can I just click on this and try your what else? Where did they make it online? Two things. What else? Anyways, oh, there's this. I'm looking at. some socks here. I compare-ish because they have stripes. This hideous cough. What is the price of them?
So bored. I just woke up.
And I had an apartment.
You got all the money to do anything. You can give me money. You pay PayPal. Let's say your blue sky. Blue sky designs go on with the sun goes straight to my heart. I do not install art shop by NTEYI Inspire Shop. My GoFundMe campaign is gofundme.com/app/Marlene Lorenzo-7. You can give me money in person or money to network listeners. I hate living on the property level. And I missed Jaden and Nervous Kimani. Didn't give up Jaden and I didn't give up Kimani. So I'm seeking the death penalty for the people. Excuse me, I'm seeking the death penalty for the people that have caused my poverty, my anxiety, my depression, and my amnesia. And that have caused for Jaden and Kimani to be separated from me because I don't have money. And I don't have a home for myself, Jaden and Kimani. What else? Once I'm financially stable, I plan to travel the planet and meet men, ideally polyamorous men. So excited about that. I plan to book a trip to Ritz-Carlton for myself.
Around happens at the airport or the mall.
Possibly with Jaden and Kimani.
I don't think I'll ever become sick of that again after all the trauma that I've been through.
What else?
That old girl loves to just throw around and see pretty like, oh,
the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. I'm tagging the Justice Department. I'm tagging NATO. I'm tagging the U.S. Army. I'm tagging Interpol because I'm seeking a live killing of the people that have abused me. I've shared screenshots of those people's faces once I blocked Facebook profiles. People that verbally abused me throughout my childhood, throughout my teens, throughout my early 20s, and or through Facebook in 2020 and 2021. Very gross people, ew. Basura que me robaron mi café, me robaron mi plátanos, me robaron mi vehículo, me robaron mi casa, me robaron mi dinero, me robaron mi cartera, me robaron mi gold bars. Basically, because I didn't have a room of my own while growing up, and my siblings are very aggressive towards me. My parents had homes built for me and several individuals that I have crushes on. For me to lose my virginity individually with those individuals, those individuals and I could get to it because I was paralyzed emotionally in my bedroom with how my siblings were so rude to me. They were bullying me in my parents' home. They were trying to kill me all the time. So those crushes turned out to be Jiggy hot. Like I nunca habían visto una casa. I didn't know una basura de gente que me violaron. Me robaron mi dinero. So those nights or days or whatever didn't happen, even if it were going to be just one day in my own home, having like really good sex with said men. They just, because they're not men, they ended up inviting people into my homes. Those, I'll kill your wife. And I'll drink her coffee and try to pretend that I'm her.
Ew, hay gente así tan basura, still in
Yeah,
2026.
una basura de gente.
Ew. Pero una mierda de gente. They're relatives of my parents. Y se hacen pasar por la esposa de él en mi casa. Una mierda, una basura de gente. Se pone en mi delantal y I was like, he's gonna have a kid, most likely. O hacerlo cocinar a él. Y se quedan en mi casa. Ellos manejan mi vehículo sin mi permiso. Son una mierda. There's like thousands of glitches like that en Puerto Rico. This has relatives, un hermano, una prima, una vecina, que they're like, dale, dale, apúntate, apúntate, mira lo lindo que es. Y entonces él tiene carros y casa que no le pertenecen a él, le pertenecen a la mujer. Y él no le importa tres carajos, o después que tú le mames el pene a él te deja quedarte en el ladito ahí donde ella se supone que duerma. Pero una adicción, una porquería de gente, una basura. Matan por pene y vagina, un asco que dan. Y no tienen estándares de vida, son una basura. They cause starvation onto one in poverty, trying to make one reflect the shit that they are. It's just disgusting. This piece of shit decades ago said that he would cause my starvation just to mock me because I'm that influencer that says it's okay to eat and be healthy. Es una mierda, es una basura y él se cree que yo no voy a sacar una cita todavía. Es un asco. Él no tiene ningún chance with me. Ellos se hacen pasar que son mi esposo, extorting Harry Winston budget from people and then spending it on leech, que dan un asco, son una basura. They think it's a win to see someone suffer of starvation. Like they think it makes them a better person. They're disgusting. Esto es una mierda basura que se queda en mi casa sin mi permiso. Un asco la Berlín esa. Ew, esta es una asquerosa puerca stalking me. Or she's death penalty worthy already and the FBI put her near me so that I would continue testifying against her. Esto, I don't even know if it's victim or leech. I don't even fucking care. I didn't want to meet her. I wish her well. If she's victim, other than that, no, you can decapitate her. I don't get attached to people. What else? 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 You can decapitate Yesenia Ramirez Lorenzo. You can decapitate Maria Luisa Rosa. Dan un asco. I miss dating. I miss getting on. And I miss having a bed of my own. I miss my king size bed. So you can decapitate everyone that's caused my poverty so that I'm in a homeless shelter as if I wouldn't have access to have sex. I've been celibate since 3 years old and they still don't get it how unattractive they how gross they are that they turn off one's libido because they seek opportunity trying to rape one, trying to be the one for one, to hold one back from actually finding someone that one would love when the love of my life was right there, like 1 month younger than me. He is 1 month younger than me. My baby daddy. Ew. Entonces they wanna get pride themselves de que ellas también se lo mamaron a él, like that's some sort of prize. Y ellas cuentan, dan un asco, ellas cuentan cuántas veces versus mí al casarme con él, ellas se lo mamaron a él, dándose y que rights de esposa. Son una mierda, una basura, una asquerosidad. No son mujeres, son una puerca asquerosa. Yo ni las conozco, ni las quiero conocer. Y da un asco, esta tipa es un asco. Me quiere matar de asfixia con su vagina. Nada más porque según ella, that's her process de recuperarse de una invitación a una orgía. Mató a mi madre porque ella no tenía sirvienta. Y ella quiere llegar a tener sirvienta before I. Y entonces se rodea de leech. Because that's how they behave in front of one. That's like, I hope you kill her. I wanted a maid too. Or I had a maid. I know what that is like. They're disgusting. Esto vive en Beavers of el Miata que la mamá manejaba when she was little. Or the Caravan. It's like it's seasonal for a lot of people. Some people say, okay, what's so wrong with a Chevy vehicle? Or a Tundra? Dan un asco. They're so ungrateful. They're so ungrateful. Instead of just accepting whatever lifestyle their parents provide, they went on to steal my Apple Watch in my closet, my Rolex. Se lo pusieron una asquerosidad, una mierda, una basura de gente. Porque que sus familiares la hacen ver y que pobre. And she's vying for like that guy that doesn't even have neighbors. Porque ella es una metiche cuero que se mete hasta en mis panty drawers y se come mis waffles. Ella aspira a un hombre rico que no tenga vecinos nunca. Porque ella es la que no sabe cómo controlarse. Es puerca, es cuero. Esa Miriam Carrera era una prostituta ilegal, una mierda, una basura. You can kill Ginny Gendaliris, Lorenzo Suarez, Jendy Lorenzo, you can decapitate all of these leeches that stay in my homes without my permission, steals my vehicles, and get in the way of me receiving money, are trying to rape Jaden, are trying to rape Kaylani, are trying to rape me. They're just disgusting. They caused David Ledesma to rape me. They caused Jorge Aviles to rape me just to get a picture of me naked. Dan un asco, se creen que porque ellas y que son esposas, y que esposas, ya no saben lo que son esposas. Se creen que porque son esposas de ellos y él se cree que es mi dueño, de que ella owns me. Viven en una fucking telenovela asquerosidad de puerca. Y ellos son una basura. Son una basura. Se creen que lo que le pertenece a él le pertenece a ella también. So ella se mudó a mi casa y se comió mi waffle mix porque ella y que está casada con él. Solo que es del marido de ella, es de ella también. Un asco que dan. They're disgusting. They're disgusting. Son una basura, ya violan, son una mierda. Ew. I miss Jaden, I miss Kenani. You can decapitate everyone that stays in my homes without my permission, steals my vehicles, gets in the way of me receiving money. I'm so bored right now. What else? Yeah. I was so pretty. I miss Jaden, I miss Kenani. I think I have to look to my locker. I think I have to order a bunch of stuff already in the locker that I have. We have gone through like the next verses. Folder. I had like a plastic bag as a handbag, and then I switch contents or someone they have taken it just. You can decapitate everyone that stays at my homes without my permission, steals my vehicles, gets in the understand wants me and rape me before they're trying to rape my children. They're just you can decapitate everyone that's trying to force me to work and has raped me. You can decapitate this person and it's just last. You can decapitate me to my nose because of the things of my vehicle and my permission. Use my vehicle to the windows and the water that shows up to you can decapitate one is called starvation. Families. I miss my apartment. I miss my money. They're hoping that I find them. And I forget about things that I don't remember that I want my children that they look better. Dan un asco for decades, pero dan un asco for decades. Esta puerca threatened me decades ago when I was 3 years old that she would kill for a man that I don't remember. Benjamin Suarez Lorenzo's spouse's son. That's it. I don't remember his name. I'm not a part of his life. He's not a part of my life. I'm not dying for him either. Yo, una puta muy buena chica, muy buena. Y tratando de violarme a mí, estoy con Dios, y ella te capta de un dije, no, vamos a tener que ir todavía, porque no, 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 any sort of appointment on Monday. Last for around like 7 days-ish, but around the second day or third, one says body like I need to shower. So one energy effort. What else? Still feeling bad, but it's because piece of shit maybe leech is there. So I'm like, do I kill him or not? And it's stressful. It's like I don't even want to run into it. It was literally with him. So I'm like, do I need to kill him or not? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? You can decapitate la puerca esa, la basura, la un asco. Io decapité un restaurante sottovoce, io decapité señora mi penso. Io sono una puercona che mi sono dejo no basura. What else? You can do that thing again. I'm so what hobbies to get into? It's so hot in here. I have like a sweater and a coat. What is the weather outside? Ooh, American Eagle Airy has the dance collection so pretty. What else? What else? Let me see what else. Ooh, the sun's eternal. I'm so sorry. What is this freedom song? Why is that shit? Oh, weird. What music song? I'm doing this. I'm doing fine. Trash. What else? Yes, so good. Hold on, this. Maybe they get together, both of them, and then they hire a lead to pretend faking being me, the guy, and then they all like introduce at that time that I was taking hostage, and then my mother was there, to terrorize my mother, and ha ha ha, don't te gusta, esta te gusta más, ahí por ahí, I don't know his name. Este nene nació ayer en junio, and he knows about them, and they use him, ¿no? They're like, dale, dale, párate ahí entre medio de Jerry García y este otro, y enséñalo otra vez cómo él fue que lo hizo con ellos todo, pero dale, dale, pasa y de bebecito, yeah, they're disgusting. Yes, girls, lo que ella le pida contar, porque esa mujer, pero ella tiene una destreza, según él, de mamar pene, wow, algo, como algo extraordinario. Pero quedan hasta para ellos hasta son los mejores tomando agua, son los mejores en todo, son los mejores aguantando el lápiz, son los mejores they are infants with so any activity, they're like the best at completing puzzles. Usually they want to kill everyone for they're the best, the best. You don't understand what it is. And loving oneself and respecting others is disgusting. So si ella le pide que me viole, me mate para mamarle el pene, he's like, I'm on it. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What's the song playing? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm so what else? What else? Let's keep this. Someone is a stranger, so he's trying to kill me to see if they call Armageddon to see if they'll provide them with even terrorists getting last meal. They're obsessed with like I'm la basura en un anyway. Él mató a Gloria Luisa, está tratando de matar a Ramón because he couldn't get an invite to dinner with us in the home. He's a terrorist. And he's just creating him for what people are to see and to mock people like harder and you're thinking left about yourself, a sports car, you're only driving one vehicle, but you have a car, like other vehicles and stick up to that's like for shit. Like I said today, porque mi madre se lo metió a él y por my conception de que él es mi padre, también una mierda, él quiere que yo Lo ves como si Benjamín fuera mi fucking marido y yo fuera su fucking madre. Because of minority, what a mentira. Se obsesiona con una, pero una fiesta, una asquerosidad. So gross. Teniendo una madre que, wow, I have heard her speech disrespectful in my presence. Ew. Dando una discusión un mantenido asquerosos puercos. That's the reality. I don't consider them relatives. Ew. Ew, 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 ew. I didn't know that. What are we cooking here today? I shared this in front of you guys and this I have a post for this. And calculate my account and then What else? What else? You can take updates you can accessories, you can update resources, I don't even know them personally. I wouldn't be able to identify them like with their actual names. What else? What else? Rose place. Moscow. Yeah. And people will tell them for decades they can do that. No, still to this day, I've heard to the point of like almost leaving them dead, like back off from trying to rape that girl and from stealing from her. Ew. Ew. They're addicts, so they get a high on getting people too. ¿No quieres see that? Ew. Maybe you would too hard too, I don't know. What else? Watched a lot of ice hockey. I've been doing that. It's like fun. Also, we get started. 30 something on the target market for CW, but it still feels fun to watch it. What else? Who is the target market for channel or at least what? That's what a lot of people answer. Like, what do you mean? Why did you create a oh my god, I'm being a giant. What did you say? Go by myself. I'm very concerned about this. Was cute to see. Oh, and this. There's an ATV basket at the door. What else? Again, yesterday. This was standing by the gate yesterday when I left the courtyard. So pretty. Place since he was a little bit what else? No, please. They have my account until they 60 with me. Yeah. time, I remember clearly that I wouldn't have answered that because not even as a joke. Had I had answered it as a joke, I would have posted it and been like, this, porque already happens. And I was like, I tell me how about it. Well, rolling their eyes. But I remember the day you left, I was like, witness of my vagina. So I remember, like, around the time that he left for that week, like, I was worried that the condition to break through this and I were like, I would have cooked for myself. Hey, what else for milk is the thing? It's false. I mean, I have two of those. These are cute. I'm just gonna like cute. I got it for people who have to know that. That really good. That's the main information. The ones that feel that that is so cute. You know, those are all my friends that don't know. Yeah. This one is available in regular address. I mean, it's easy to recreate. That's why I posted it. What else? 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 What else do I post? What else? I don't compete legally prostituting myself. Some people have been shops that endorse them, and they're like, for the first day. Or I'm making 2036. In 1 year starts, he and I have a shop where we're going to shop at American Express. Where people have to benchmark for themselves. Ooh, I don't know anything. Some people have been wanting to talk about this. Pero, and it's just last night. You can make up the references. Yes. I will take myself to that next week. You can give me money in person to pay home. It's a describe this one is outstanding. Some looking to my heart, are you living so hard? And to you, I have to leave the entire shop. And we can paint this complete such as people. These crack addicts want to just throw everything into for them. They're so disgusting. And that's how people describe them because they may be mocking and they don't even like, not even facilitated for them. What else? Pero there's just lots. Mm, yeah, they set a realistic benchmark because they intend to rate their goals to rate is not to satisfy or to excite you. So they're like she must chat all over the female, she must be in control of her acts of instead of like a very good second degree food. Anything to be great is what they do. They're very disgusting. Yes. So I imagine that based on what I read this decades ago, that's how we speak. They're like, oh no, si ha pasado 5 años y llegaron más gente que ella conoció, que no hablamos con ella, entonces pues entonces no se va a desligar así como nosotros. Live with drama, so we can walk her and then send it to public to the top. Para que su lo tiene todo y yo le tengo el video de alguien más filmando Facebook Live para decir, con Darlene está bien, usted comiste de las margaritas, yo y por eso te quiero. That's what we do, okay, do it. You almost, I don't need to do this because I grew up in this school or treated like I'm not a virgin because I was in orgy. It's fucking weird. It's practicing safe sex and mistaking Catholicism after one is born with that one should only have one husband. Catholicism just says that you need a man and a woman to procreate. Yeah. Vamos a Daniel Rascal, they wanted more. They wanted to imply that one can only marry one person. Like it's profitable for them as a legal prostitute. They take hostages, little kids, and then sell them the life. Like your mom described the monster. I can give your dreams to God to look at this lifestyle, and you're gonna be surrounded by men and women all over your body, and that's how they get into drugs and shit. So they make you already to be those kids. Like I don't think the only one that I met during those times, and some of them are still hanging those kids that they're really pretty small. There's a weird one that she did on this trip. What else? That she was little. She's like, I feel so bad for you. Like, I have men and women flying me out and vying for me. And you're like stuck here with these people raping you. Like exactly. So I wish her well. She's there right now. Maybe she's a significant other or relative. One of the boys that I found her. So there he was last night or this morning. I think I saw. Yeah, I saw it this morning. What a thing! Justified or coincidence. What else? So I wish her well. Like hopefully her life for all the years. We got all those following online for people really well. But I don't think what for me every single hold in there. Like she's hanging out in there. But I'm looking up some care, and people are like, I bet it's always hospital. What else? You're just storage. That's all I got for the room. T-shirt, what else? Well, you feel like symptoms if one sees someone else is like branding, physical strength, one planning for the future, without having to do a national research, like maybe going to start home, like, let me think about that. What else? My shopping trip, like, yeah, be at Nordstrom because only wants to do across the shopping layer to finance Netflix. So I have to pay for people to keep me alive, which is just as expensive shopping trips. Stanley's or coincidence or testify. What else? Just something okay, I'm wealthy, I'm not poor. Is this not cheese spicy? It's super spicy. Oh, I need that. I love this. Interesting. I don't know, there's so many different this weekend. I don't know what is it. Well, I have that somewhere for 21 million. Like the real here. poco los partidos de I'm not taking it out on the day. And if I'm set here, just try for very good. Ella es mata. Quien tiene la revista paga y él no para que él las invite a una cita, porque él no quiere estrés de estar metiéndole el pene y que de momento llegue el mortgage company a quitarle la casa a la gente. So ellas se aseguran que por lo menos roban para poder pagar su renta o su mortgage, para que entonces se la invite al aniversario. Like that's a caveat that they have to have their bills paid on time at least. So that he'll take them out on their anniversary. So they kill. So I can't pay one of the freaking bills. Hoping that he didn't take her. They don't want it in my life and they don't get it. Like I'm not saying that to say that and then surprise, surprise, I'm with it. My body language to it. My person shows that I want to get and I don't want to do a body language. Él se cree que lo que yo digo yeah right porque viola violentamente, so él se cree que yo diciendo que no es un yeah right and that eventually I'm gonna get in porque viola violentamente es un asco. So él es adicto a la novela y se cree que no, 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 no. Por- No, y después ellas quieren que tú entiendas cómo ella le calentaron a él. Ella tiene que estar en barra de mierda del coraje de Amber, porque yo no le doy break para que ella me insulte, de que ella se queda en mi casa sin mi permiso, de que ella interviene en el pene de él. I'm very superficial with what I speak, porque yo no tengo interés en él whatsoever. So I'm like, I stick to the facts. Y es un, without anger, then, ew, ew, ew. Ew. They wanna fight over penis and then offer their vaginas to me. They're disgusting. Son una porquería. Ew, I can't stress that enough. How basura they are. They're disgusting. I don't even want them in my life. I thought that stalking would be enough for the police to kill them back then. What? ¿Saben lo que es dinero? With those pictures I took? They know what dollars are, no? They're at a casino. It's just probing. Behind the scenes, toda la mierda que tuvieron que estar hablando that I will ever find out unless in a court or the FBI or the Justice Department deems it necessary for me to know. Otherwise, yo no voy a ir a find out a las what else? What else? My priority data is money. That's it. No, some dumb hoes, asquerosidad mierda, ¿qué es eso? Miriam Carrero diciéndome que mi relación con Edgar terminó, dan un asco. Ellas violan, son unas puercas, quieren que una se muera para que él no piense en una. Ellos quieren matar a Jaden Aquilani para que él no piense en Jaden Aquilani y solamente piense en ella. Son una basura, son una mierda. ¿Quién dice que cuando él la hubiese llevado a una cita, had they been worth it, mientras estuvo casado conmigo, que él iba a pensar en otra persona que no fuera ella? Es que como ellas no saben controlar sus pensamientos ni sus acciones, ellas quieren matar a toda la gente que le estorba, incluyéndolo a él. Ellas quieren verlo preso a él, nada más porque me satisface sexualmente y me dio 2 hijos bellos. Dan un asco y ella viene y que a pelear de que le devuelva a Edgar. Es una basura, un asco. Textbook puerca. She has primas that are just as disgusting towards my relatives and she thinks that that's acceptable. She's disgusting. Ew, she's a child molester, a rapist. Ew. She drugged me and then recorded me with minors, accusing me, getting off showing those videos to people and accusing me of being a child molester or rapist. My behavior says otherwise. The FBI investigation está con la policía for decades already. Y se cree que la gente no sabe que President had a baby. What else? 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 What else is on this? Ella reserva sus acciones, su thank you, da un asco. Y los Leech Boys que atrae, físicamente they're pretty, pero ella es un asco. Ella hides her concha, bacon, like literally wants to kill us, to create una panadería en Hawái selling conchas a la mexicana, instead of just going through with it. Es un asco. So she hides any talent that she thinks she has. I also make conchas. Y eso le endiabla. Porque ella se cree la única mexicana en este mundo porque telenovelas viste nada, imagínate. Y so ella Lure en Nene Chiquito. Ellas también con mi talento de artístico, yo no se lo doy a todo el mundo ni a mi marido. Mi talento, mira, mira cómo escribí esta letra. Yo la digo, y por eso ellos matan. And they think they're significant spouses of this basura that steals from me just because I'm when they stay in my home without my permission. Not personal to me. No, I don't want that type of person in my life, not even if it's free. They're trying to make me cry. Porque ella se lo maman a él, a Laila. Él me amenazó decades ago. Uno de ellos bien fuera. Porque es el nene de que me gustaba tanto. He produced it. So I gotta take a vacation with him. I hate him so much right now. That they introduced to the main person to gain his vote against the husband of the Florida. So they pre-raped me with a little boy back then that they knew would be that he was Florida. Having the day of the street and to gay people. So they swear vieron en la vaina more Bumblebee. Quería hacer esposo a Laila y no mi esposo. ¿Qué carajo me hiciste insultar eso a mí? To me, also your child molester. Ew, I don't want to get to know him either. How do you be interested in me? He has pursued me already. It's not that difficult. My parents made a list and even they have moved. And other relatives that I would marry and care have babies when they care. My parents would have made the same judgment for anyone that would have been truly interested in me. They engaged us. They two were Tommy Bella and were invited into the marriage home. One of them was complaining that why my mother wasn't baking brownies. That I was getting raped because my mother wasn't baking brownies. And he said to me in my bedroom that he would kill my mother for me getting raped. Not my mother's fault. My mother has had cooking anxiety and cooking depression. I couldn't even take myself to the library. Right now, I don't even want to get in line for lunch, breakfast, or dinner with him behind me. I wait for him to eat if I think I'm like at risk. Okay, I don't feel to my best, but I'm still that I have, but I'm still here. But I don't want him behind me in line, so I just wait a few minutes before getting in line. And if I see him, I'm like, I wait a little bit longer to get in line. Okay, I seriously want to kill him in self-defense. He isn't a good. He married me. Bien political decades ago. Ew, some people say Stockholm syndrome. I don't give a shit. I don't want a relationship like that. This is a shit wants to tell me how it worked out for them and not for me. Of course. We cling on to it. Try to have good conversation. Try to tell her, yeah, but we listen to you. It's very hard to have a human career. Oh, no, you're going to do that. Have you seen that's what they do, but I'm still oh my god, let's go. Right, oh, wow. She let us with her bright green and she was the only one out there on the front. Like, yeah, like my dad. That was so you look and the reason why it doesn't match the pajamas, I know to say now that I'm exposed to everyone that raped me, is the way she's in the she sees my signature on the Mommy. So it doesn't have to match with the outfit. She's worried I will even go into that conversation because that's very private. It's like I'll make this design and then when she's in the shower naked, she's gonna enjoy the colors ideally. Yes, that was a fun day. I love those days. I miss those days. I miss Sunday. Just doing nothing, giving myself a pedicure and a manicure while watching a video on YouTube. I place my phone on the floor or I head into the living room and watch some episode. What was it? That guy that owns Disney World had a business show on that was saving business. Some show like that. So on Sundays I would play that. I think it was on Hulu. I usually like is like how long it takes to get a manicure pedicure done, or some motivational shit on YouTube that seems fascinating to watch. I miss those Sundays with dating with Iloni. That's it. There's nothing wrong with that. Illegal prostitutes want to make it seem like that's not important. They take the chance. Now this is embarrassing because they see it, and they're, to my knowledge, they're not direct relatives. They see them turn vagrant. They turn a person homeless, and then they put caca on their nails, and then like stop brushing their teeth. Very gross. Like being a homeless shelter doesn't mean one is unfriendly. Uh, uh, what else? I'm so Ew. So gross. Anyways, oh, I posted on Facebook earlier. What else? Pennsylvania that I played on with Robbie, Jordan, or Jeffrey, while being like, Jason, that lady, go away, you're playing. What a bitch, Jason, that lady is the culprit of my sex life being stagnant. What else? What else? But I had amnesia or I don't give a fuck about her like that badly. And I live in the moment. Maybe I thought like that's in the past. So I remember one time that I played with them three. I'm like, no, hey, no, yeah, they hate me. There's possibly videos where I've been raped with them, and they're like, oh, she wouldn't have tried it. But I would have, so that's why I don't watch it. Pero during those times that I got drugged, they may have had sex with me, which is still a violation of my rights. Pero I remember laughing and not knowing what the relationship is and saying it out loud at maybe the events with them considering them and not being out of the world. What else? But that was it. Like our new guys are really violated and here's something from the what else? I can matan por el asistente, no can matan por el asistente. And he sees the brother and yes, I was in the brother. Last the physical people were there alone. Where the what else? Pero por lo menos yo sí soy pastor y recomiendo la primera oh, that's very accurate. Very accurate. Without having to talk about me possibly getting raped with these kids when they were little, if I was drugged, what else? What else? What else? What else? I didn't remember, or it's allowed to have to talk about. I think in the capitalism and that. This is so fun. I'll get back to dancing by myself and then sharing music online. What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. So first, I'm just really like I'm just enjoying it. What else? What else? What else? True story. Did he write that song in 30 minutes? And I walked up so that they could steal from me and rape me and get away and receive money. And I said, you it's just a problem that I don't do these earthquakes. So, more along than I'm having today. I walked towards them and I said, you can't stay, you can't stay, you can't stay. Or so they possibly have had kids, maybe. No, instead, I don't know anything about that. What if they possibly intended to destroy if they work near them? I mean, it's free everything. Or they may just be here testifying. What else? What else? So they were more dedicated. I took the ones that I feel like grateful to share. When they took me home, I was where was the next week or next month? Things are shop.
You could say Domino's.
What else? Like, where is the other waters of all those other things? And the rainbow. And the following, no, it could be
Spicy chicken
someone.
bake.
that I wouldn't recognize, and I was offended. Or it's like the fake accounts that he has. Does he have one trying to emulate Mark Zuckerberg? What else? What else? What else? What else? Personally, I don't know the public isolated from what I've heard, parents do with their children. What else? What else? What else? What else? It's cute.